On December 24th, 2030, a global blackout occurred. The world lost access to electricity and consequently, the internet and communication. A global conflict followed. Treaties were broken in a matter of hours. Guns, medicine, and food became the new currency. Governments fell, and economic growth ground to a halt as survival and protection became the sole necessities. Struggles for dominance continued for years, as ordinary citizens battled against famine, disease, nature, and each other. But various groups still attempted to salvage what humanity they could, creating enclaves of survivors. We soon discovered that a few of our emergency satellites still worked, and with a bit of tinkering, we were able to connect them for communication. We used this to our advantage, locating other survivors around the world who had discovered the same method. Their suffering was no less terrible than ours, but their spirits were just as strong. Once the conflicts had calmed down, survivors started returning to the cities to revive a normal lifestyle. This was a mistake. Law had been abandoned. Justice was subjective. Bloodthirsty, merciless gangs ruled the streets and could only be fought with mutual intensity. But we knew we had to fight to restore peace, to restore civilization. We knew we had to venture forth into the nightmarish remains of our past and attempt to stabilize the world. And this is what we did.
This is a holy war for our alliance. We have been through the toughest ordeal. But still, there are many months of suffering and struggle ahead. Our lives, our legacy, the existence of our empire depend on this fight.
It's good you have returned, my lord. The peasants seem lost when you're away.
Our foolish enemy believes they can win a war against us, my lord.
On this day, our king shall be revenged. On this day, we shall wreak great suffering upon our foe.
Look to thy defenses, good sir. An enemy army approaches.
What is your life?
My honor is my life.
What is your craft?
My craft is death.
What is your pledge?
My pledge is eternal service.
Martin, you know I'm always with you and have your back. But this plan seems really foolish, to put it politely. You think that because we've been on our own up to this point, that someone's gonna support us now?
In the end, we'll be on our own anyway. Can you imagine what we can do with their support? How many things we can do better and faster?
But why would they do that? Everyone minds his own business in these times, and you can't blame them. After all, we were like that for a long time too.
And that's what I'm talking about. We've been in this difficult situation for such a long time, and look what we're doing now. All it took was just the right impulse.
But that was different.
What was different?
What? What? It was just different.
What have I been telling you over and over again?
That it's better to think things through twice.
Faith, Peter. Faith.
Oh, come on.
We don't know where he came from. But I'll tell you, he built our village into a city. He's the one who trained our army, who grew us into an empire. I don't know where he's from. But if you think you can stop him, you're already dead. I hope he can save his own.
Crash site located. We have found the helicopter extracting intel. Get to the extraction zone. Location is on your GPS. On our way. Engaging! Protect the package!
You'd better build. You'd better train. And recruit some allies. Why? Because a storm's coming.
ago. Hearts of our enemies tremble with fear. We bring peace and order among rebellious tribes, enforcing Caesar's will with iron blessed by Mars. For we are the Legion.